Hey guys, how's it going? Octopus here, and welcome back. Today we have our surprise guest again.
I don't know if it's that much of a surprise, but hello, it's Metalcore.
You're always a surprise to me. It's great. Today we're going to be touching on Divine Rose and Olympia, and which one should you focus on? I'm going to let Metalcore start on this. What's his Keyblade of choice, and then I'll tell you what mine is.
My favorite thing is that we both went into this not knowing like really what the discussion's gonna be about. Well, we kind of do. Then you throw me right under the bus and you're like, go ahead, Metalcore, what you got?
It's all you.
I got you. So Divine Rose, if you guys don't know, not only visually is it one of my favorite Keyblades, but statistically it becomes amazing when you're looking at the stats of when and where it will go when you upgrade it. Now, when the Divine Rose and the Olympia first came out, the Olympia came out before the Divine Rose, but they were kind of like, they were the two competitors in terms of the amount of special attack you have. Both, once you get to plus 25, have 19. Compared to any of the other Keyblades, I think besides the Mugu Glory, which we're not really going to touch on the Mugu Glory.
No, not at all.
That's amazing. Because special attack is something you really want to focus on. Both of them have the same special attack. The difference is the multipliers, which we're really going to be focusing on.
Yeah, you make a really good point there. I didn't even think about the SP, but yeah, SP is 19 on these Keyblades. Everything else is lower than that. That's a very good point, actually. But yeah, we're going to touch on the multipliers, and I'm leaning towards Divine Rose because as you progress, the Divine Rose multiplier climbs so much faster and ends in a higher number than the actual Olympia. But depending on what medals you have, it really makes it shine. But for me personally, Divine Rose is going to be my Keyblade for quite a while until I see something different. And just at level 27, you get a 2.8 multiplier already. Where Metalcore, what does your Olympia do at level 28?
The best you can get is a 2.70, which isn't too bad, but the multiplier for the Divine Rose is already higher at that point. And you kind of, the gems is what you start using to upgrade these Keyblades once you reach past plus 25, and those are hard to come by, so you want to spend them in the best way. But like my boy Octopus here said, it honestly depends on your setup. So let's say you don't really have a reversed speed medal, but the main reverse speed medal that we should be talking about is Marley B today.
Yep.
Then the Olympia might be a little bit better in the long run because of the medals that you have. But statistically, what we're seeing here, which we will leave the links in the description, the Divine Rose has better multipliers, and I mean, it's actually kind of hard to find reversed multipliers like this, because usually it's upright because of how the game started. The game did not start out with reversed medals. The game started out with these upright medals. So when you look at the earlier Keyblades, there's a lot of upright slots, and I can understand that actually makes more sense why the Olympia has more upright slots. If I don't even know if it has any. Oh, it has one. The Olympia has one that's a reverse slot, which is the slot 2. So it's,
well, slot 1 and slot 2 has reverse.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Slot 1, yeah, sorry. But I honestly I really enjoy the Divine Rose. Like it helps me out in the long run. I mean, I have a dark side gilded, so that's just insane. But then sometimes I can put AoE medals in there and they just become destructive in that slot, in that last slot that has the big multiplier on it.
Yeah, and it just gets bigger as you go. Just a lot more. As actually, since you brought that up, there is 2 different slots on the Divine Rose itself. Slot 2 and slot 5 is a reverse slot. And looking through the wiki link, the reverse slot actually doesn't go that high, the second one. Well, the first one, if you're looking at the picture. It only goes to 2.1 max. So if you were trying to use 2 reverse medals on this, it wouldn't work too good. It was only good for one of them. Yeah, because you have 2 at the end of this Keyblade. It's 3.0 and 2.1. So
but
if you
looking at,
you go ahead, don't worry.
but looking at the Keyblade itself, I mean, only do they have really strong reverse slots on there, especially the last one, like you said. But that slot 4, that's a upright slot, perfect for a upright magic, maybe like Jack Skellington or whatever kind of upright magic you have. Another one I like to put there is my KHUX Blackco Riku.
Very good choice.
Any big hitters will be amazing on these Keyblades, but I think the Divine Rose at plus 30, it has the big multiplier is ×3, which is just insane. But
yeah.
The big multiplier at plus 30 for the Olympia, I think is 2.8.
Yeah, it ends at 2.8, but the thing with that is the speed slot gets 2.8, and so does the power slot. So you have 2 even medals on there. Where you look on the Divine Rose, the Divine Rose upright medals gets a 2.9, which is really good, but it doesn't really focus on a good upright green. The upright green gets as high as 2.2, so you gotta put that in mind. Your Divine Rose will not be good for upright medals, for the speed slot. It's only good if you have reversed.
Exactly, but I think what you said earlier to me, and private, because we that's just how we go. You said you honestly want to just focus on using one medal that will carry you. So we're kind of looking at the biggest multiplier we can get for that one specific medal.
Yes, that's exactly what we talked about. I went through the game with focusing on Olympia because I did the high score challenge for Illustrated Cloud, and I put a bunch of chips and attack boost too on my Riku, Black Hole Riku. I focused on just Olympia because the multiplier is so high, and that takes care of you. Any medal that you put on there, even if it didn't have chips or attack boost, multiplying a medal by that much, Keyblades are very important, by the way, but yes, multiply by 2.6 makes a big difference on any medal. And when you put a Gilded medal on there, it basically destroys whatever you want. And that's why I focus on these Keyblades compared to the starter Keyblades. I do prefer that one big one and a bunch of buffs and debuffs with it.
So honestly, it really is situational, but statistically, the Divine Rose is amazing. And for what we're really using it for right now, which are the reverse speed medals and mainly the Marley B, especially with the high score challenge right now, it's clearly the winner.
Oh yeah, by a big chance. Just because we did get all these free medals, Marley B like you said, and Jack Skellington, at level 30, the Divine Rose has a 2.6 slot for that Jack Skellington, and later on 2.9. Which is going to be better medals, but from what we have now and the path that we're taking, Divine Rose outshines Olympia at the moment. So if you guys are deciding where to put your gems, if you got that Marley B and you have that Jack Skellington, I would focus on the Divine Rose. That's the path I'm taking.
And I'm taking that because I just really enjoy the Divine Rose and because I have a good reversed speed medal to put there. Really quickly, I know a lot of people who play Japan might be like, yo, like there's other better Keyblades that will come out and stuff. But of course, when those Keyblades come out, that just means more materials and more stuff will be coming out with it. So we will still be able to upgrade the Keyblades that we want to upgrade. But just remember to focus on 1 or 2 rather than a ton of them, because when you focus on 1 or 2, you'll be able to make them so much stronger than the other ones that you like. If you just basically imagine upgrading a ton of them and you upgrade all of them, but they're all plus 25 and they can't upgrade anymore because you ran out of materials. Instead, focus on 2 and you upgrade both of them to like plus 30. They just become insanely good.
Yep, and they'll carry you to pick up the other ones. Like the Adamantite Orc Quest, if you focus on these 2 Keyblades, they'll get you the other ones no problem.
I think the clear victor here, Divine Rose in the end.
Divine Rose, especially at the moment, we're not thinking about too much of like the future Keyblades. Right now, Divine Rose picks up you and just gonna let you carry you through the whole game. Do what you want. Especially if you got that Marley B. Big on that. If you want to add anything else?
No, I think we made our point.
Yeah.
I think people will understand what we're going after.
Focus on one Keyblade, it'll carry you through. Metalcore, thank you so much for joining me this video. I love your input on this. It's great to have another side.
Thank you for having me, man. It was tons of fun. I don't know. I'm very happy that freaking Smelly Octopus here loves the Divine Rose as much as I do.
That's right. We're Rose buddies for life. So much fun having you along. I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you guys want to add anything you think we're wrong, just let us know in the comments. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.